Hey everybody, my name is Roy McGrath. I am the woodwind and brass wind teacher here at Sharpe Music Company in Chicago, Illinois. Today I want to talk to you about the clarinet, its parts, its care, and its maintenance. So first, let's start with the parts of the clarinet and how to put it together. So I'm going to start from the bottom of the clarinet. First piece I'm going to hold in my hand is the bell of the clarinet. It is the piece that goes on the bottom. Second piece I'm going to hold in my hand is the lower body joint. Now the lower body joint of the clarinet has a section covered in cork that fits into the tenon into the bell of the clarinet. Now the way you want to do this is that you want to align the parts and with a twisting motion push in until the parts are secure. It should be very easy to do. You don't have to exert much force. And when you do it, you need to be careful that when you hold the clarinet, you're not bending any of the keys. So you can hold around the clarinet, but make sure that none of the keys have force on them. Now, if putting this piece on is too hard, I suggest you have a tube of cork grease handy on you, which you will apply to the cork on the lower body joint. You just add a little bit to one side and to the opposite side. Not a lot, just it should be barely invisible. And with your fingers, you just move it around. There's barely anything on there, but you can feel it. And then sliding the bell will be a lot easier. Now the next piece we're going to put on the clarinet is the upper body joint. Now the upper body joint and the lower body joint have a mechanism, which is this piece right here and this right here, that they both connect. So when you're aligning the pieces and you're twisting, you need to make sure that that piece on the upper body joint is connecting to the lower body joint. Right there, that piece right there. I'm going to do it one more time. Take it off, you put it back on. You align those pieces, and you make sure that that is aligned. So the next part, and the upper body joint also has pieces of cork that if you're having difficulty putting it together, you can apply some cork grease to that as well. Now the next part we're going to put on is the tuning barrel. The same process. You align, you twist, and you push. You want to make sure that, again, you don't damage any of the keys of the clarinet. So that's that. Now, we're going to put the mouthpiece on. I have my mouthpiece protected with a mouthpiece cap. Take the mouthpiece cap off. And I'm going to put the mouthpiece on, aligning the mouthpiece with the clarinet. The next step would be to put a reed on the clarinet. So once you have your reed on the clarinet, you're going to secure it with your ligature, which is the round object that you use to put the reed on the clarinet. When you're not using the clarinet, you should always keep your mouthpiece cap on to protect the mouthpiece from any harm that can occur to it. All right, so your clarinet is put together, you played it, and now you want to take it apart and you want to clean it. So we just do everything in the reverse order. So first things first, we're going to take the reed off the clarinet. We're going to store the reed. You can store your reed in any number of different storage containers. The reed storage devices range from little paper holders to full multiple reed holders that have a humidity system to take care of your reeds. Reeds are delicate and very important, so I suggest that you always have some sort of container to keep your reeds safe. So the first thing you do is you take the mouthpiece off. And along with the ligature, you put the mouthpiece in its protective casing. You put that in your clarinet. Now, next, same thing. You just take pieces off little by little, not using that much force. Now your clarinet's in pieces and you want to clean it. So we have here a clarinet swab, which is basically a piece of cloth designed to clean the inside of your clarinet with a string and a weight on the end of it. And what you do is that you take the weight and you put it in through the body of the clarinet. I suggest you do each piece individually. The weight's going to come out the bottom. You just pull. I always suggest you do this twice, just in case the moisture and particles that are inside the clarinet weren't all completely taken. You should always do it twice. You should do this in your tuning barrel, your upper and your lower joint, and then you can just wipe your bell off of a cloth. Now, every once in a while, I suggest that you take your swab and you dose it with a bit of Sтерosol, which is a cleaning agent for wind instruments that cleans, deodorizes, and freshens your instrument. The most important thing about this is that it sterilizes the inside of your instrument, which is good because we want to avoid any type of health problems that are associated with bad hygiene on your instrument. And this doesn't have to be done often, but I'd say every 1 or 2 weeks. You just want to spray that once and just clean your whole instrument. Also wash your mouthpiece with lukewarm water and a bit of soap. Always paying attention that the rails and tip of the mouthpiece aren't being affected. So that's your guide to putting your clarinet, taking it apart, and keeping it clean. If you have any more information, if you want to know any more information about Flash and Sharpe Music Company, you can check our website or give us a call. Thank you.